Now, polling is out, folks. We love polling. People can't decide whether they think it is super useful or not, but everyone seems to report on the polls. And we have a Harris Hill poll today. That does not mean Kamala Harris. It's another Harris Hill. Yes. Try looking up Harris Hill poll results, but not finding Kamala stuff. It's challenging. Anyway, new information in there. Harris and the Hill reached out to about 900, I think 939, Democrat voters, asking them about their preferences going into 2024, saying if Joe Biden were to decide not to run, or if he were sidelined somehow, who would Democrats vote for? Well, I'll tell you, first place went to Kamala Harris with a whopping 13%. 13% of Democrats said they would support Kamala Harris for president in 2024 if Biden were out of the picture. Now, 13 is a far cry from a majority of 50 plus 1. It is a very far cry from a landslide of 55 or more. A landslide could be smaller than that if it's a plurality, but that's beside the point. Now, what's interesting is that over the last few days, I don't know if you guys have seen this, there have been rumblings out there that we might see a Harris-Buttigieg ticket. Now, two more profound losers I can't think of. She has been hopelessly ineffective at the border. He has been hopelessly ineffective at dealing with supply chain issues. He wasn't even at his job. She didn't go to the border, but remember, she went to Europe.
Very important
for some reason. Has she been to the border by now? I can't remember if she ever made it down there.
She went within a couple miles. She went with a couple miles of the border in El Paso.
Spot. She went to
She didn't actually go to the border.
No. Yeah. So she got kind of close to it, and then was afraid she would be trafficked or something. So anyway, that is the rumbling that's going on out there. And Buttigieg, just to put all of this in perspective, he was not able to scrape together more than 5% of Democrats in that poll. The actual results were 13% of respondents supported Kamala, and heaven help us, 10% supported Michelle Obama. All the other candidates listed received 5% or less. And we're talking about Bernie. We're talking about Elizabeth Warren. We're talking about Cory Booker, Bloomberg. Man, the American Samoans, they're excited about Bloomberg, let me tell you. Andrew Yang, and of course, Pete Buttigieg. So, fellas, I'm kind of curious for y'all's takes on this. First off, I think it is unbelievably early to be talking about this. Secondly, Joey, what do you make of the fact that Kamala Harris is simultaneously unbelievably unpopular and the lead candidate? What is that?
As we were talking this morning, I have never seen someone do so well at failing upward. Like she did horrible in the Democrat primary in 2020, and then she got picked for VP. She is just horrifically unpopular as VP, but somehow she is still managing to lead the pack for the 2024 primary candidate. She is still failing upward, even though she's doing absolutely horrific. And I mean, I think it's kind of hilarious. There's also something that's being reported that Joe Biden is going to use the nuclear option on Kamala Harris, where he might appoint her to the Supreme Court. So she might not even end up being the nominee in 2024. It'll probably be Pete Buttigieg, as Trump would say. But I think it's pretty crazy. It shows the state the Democrat Party is in, the fact that they can't get a candidate that gets over 50% of the vote. I mean, if you go back and look at the 2016 primary, we had Trump, up in the 30s, 40s. Sometimes Ted Cruz was above 50%. This is a really bad sign for Democrats going forward. They don't have a deep bench. Kamala Harris is a disaster, and she might not even be available to be a nominee in 2024. So things don't look good.